the more you identify with something, the more it's going to be brought into your orbit, the more it's going to be brought into your life, the more it's going to be brought into your experience. So if you identify with certain things, that's what's going to be brought into your existence. It's what you identify with. Now, you could also just say, I don't identify with stuff. You know, if the 3D shows you something, and they could say, oh, you're this, right? You could say, no, you know, it's not true. You know who you are, you know what you are, right? And the only person that can identify you is you. All right. And when you identify, even if someone else suggests it, you're still the only person that can identify with it. And regardless of how maybe the 3D seems to point you in a certain direction, you still have to accept it as truth, because you're the one that determines the truth when you accept it, right? If you identify as an anxious attachment or a secure attachment or you know, a love language through touch or love language through words of affirmation, or if you identify as someone with ADHD, or if you identify with someone that can only eat certain things, you know, example with super, I guess, miscellaneous example, but I used to be really big into like colognes and fragrances and stuff, and then I got into the conspiracy theories, and then learned about like endocrine disruptors and stuff like that, and then after that, the smell of colognes and those kind of areas would cause me like headaches, and it would cause my eyes to water, and just out of curiosity, when I, you know, started this journey, we'll call it, or stepped into this identity, I was curious. So I did a bit of exposure therapy, I guess would be the 3D explanation, where I would walk, you know, in areas where they have cologne, or in you know, walk by people that have like are drenched with like a lot of spray, right? And then, you know, at the beginning, because your old identity most likely has the reins, you're gonna have the same effect, right? You're gonna be like, okay, like my eyes are watery or whatever. But during that time, I would tell myself, I was like, oh no, this doesn't affect me. This is fine. This does not affect me. I'm smelling the smells, but this does not affect me. This is not giving me a headache. This is not, you know, making my eyes water. It's not doing that. Mind you, it could be it could be, you could be having watery eyes, and you could be